Okay, let's see here. And live, perfect. And let's share. Oh, let's turn that volume off. Oops, come on. Hey, Aqua. I'm just sharing this real quick before we get started. There we go. Share. Okay. Everything should be good. I'm doing good. How are you? Hey, Kel. Just in the just in the middle of our first winter storm warning. So, yay. So, if you hear any background noise going on, apparently everyone decided that they wanted to go snow blow their driveways at 6 p.m. at night. I'm assuming just because everybody got home from work. But, like, literally, there's 3 or 4 different people snow blowing their driveways right now. And I'm just like, really? You guys had to start right now when I go live. Okay, but thank you. Hey, Lily. Hey, Savannah. What now? Oh, Savannah, when isn't there drama? Hey, Melanie. Hey, Kylie. Hey, Shanoa. Hey, Zoe. Watching while I'm working out. Awesome. How's the knee? Is everything going good? Physical therapy going good and everything? Hey, Kate. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Caller. Hey, Heidi. Hey, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I'm in South Dakota, and we have our first winter storm of the year already. So it's going to be just a lovely winter. Although I was just looking at the weather, and it's supposed to be in like the 40s and 50s next week. So I'm like, maybe I'll just wait for Mother Nature to melt the snow off my driveway so I don't have to go shovel it. Hey, vlogging. Hey, Renee. Hey, Amber. Joanna equals Tempest in my workout account. Oh, okay. Hey, Tempest. Or live in the state of Massachusetts. It snowed on Halloween. It's been 65 all week. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It snowed right before Halloween here, but then it all cleared up. And then it was in like the 40s and 50s. But then we just got like a ton of rain over the past couple of days. And so now it's all of that is now freezing. So not only do we have a winter storm warning going on right now, we also have an ice warning. So everything that we got as far as rain the other day has now all turned into ice. And so we have snow on top of ice. So that's just so much fun. Don't say the S word. Hey, Jamie. Jealous. Love snow here in the UK. There's not much of it. Oh. Going good. I gained so much weight during surgery and staying in the house, so it's time to work it off on day 4. Well, that's awesome that everything is going good. Hey, Vixen. I want a good snow. We always get ice. I mean, I would take snow over ice any day. Like, ice, like when you're just driving on ice, it's just obviously super dangerous. So I would take snow over ice any day. We have 3 feet of snow there. Oh, geez, Shanoa, you can keep it. You can keep it. Hey, y'all, Canada's back to summer. Oh. In some parts, I'm guessing it's nice in Canada. In other parts, it's snowing. I mean, it's a big area, so of course it's going to be different, but that's just crazy. You can keep your 3 feet of snow. You can keep your 3 feet of snow, that's for sure. 74 in New Jersey? That's not fair because you're further north than me, so you should be getting snow, not me. Of course, just got as Ellen here in Texas. Oh, I guess you mean hot. It's hot as hot there in Texas. Okay. Yeah, it was 70 in Ohio. What? It's been cold in California. Well, Mel, cold in California for you is probably like what, 60? Busting out like the winter coats when it's 60 degrees where we're putting on shorts. Okay, so the drama. Let's see here. I did my video today about Jeffree Star. So does anybody have any Jeffree Star drama questions or anything to say on that whole situation? Yes, I'm in two jackets. 26, windy and rainy. It's been 40 to 50 in South California. Yeah, see, and like 40 and 50 here in the Midwest, that's not cold. That's like that's nice. When after all winter, when it gets into the 40s and 50s, people are out in shorts and tank tops because it's been, negative 20. His original video did give me a weird vibe. Yeah, when I watched the original video, there are obviously audio issues. Now, until you go back and watch the video, like you're not going to know that there's audio issues. So one of my questions is, when whoever edited that video, did they not bring up the audio issues to Jeffree Star when they're editing the video? Be like, hey, we might need to record this because there's issues. I know you want to have this whole like bigger than life persona and this grandioso performance about releasing the palette, but the audio in the video is not good. So we either need to reshoot the entire thing or maybe need to do it in a different location or something. And so I don't know if they didn't tell him, or if they did, if he was like, whatever, it's no big deal. To me, that would have been like, hey, we shouldn't release this video because there's an audio issue. Now, obviously, on my end, there's no money coming from that. Whereas on his end, he obviously paid to be on location, to have the set built, all that stuff. Because when I have an issue with my microphone here, like I forget to turn it on or the audio doesn't record for some reason, my computer will automatically switch it to my computer microphone, which I've had like one or two videos where it's done that. But, it's not a big deal for me because I'm not doing this whole huge production. If my audio doesn't sound good, it doesn't sound good. For the first year of making my videos, I just use my computer microphone anyways. So, it was an upgrade to get an actual external microphone to make it sound a little bit better. So there was that issue. So that to me wasn't like a big thing. Like, yeah, it was kind of annoying that the audio kept going in and out, but it wasn't like a big thing for me. You could just feel the reveal was way off. Blood Money. Yeah, AM, it's cold 40. Like the live, y'all. Thank you, Kate. I don't know. Or I know he doesn't edit, but does he not look at the video before it goes up? In that, yeah, Jennifer, that was one of the questions that I had in my video too. Like he said that usually Christian will edit his videos. He said that in his second video, but Christian didn't edit this video. It was somebody else. So, when somebody edits a video who normally doesn't edit your video, they're not going to do it the exact same way. So I can understand there being some things off in there. But at the same time, like when he was doing the swatches, dipping his hand into the palette, looking back at the palette, saying the name of the shade, that's when a lot of people were like, because even I was like, does he not know the name of his own shades? Because we know that he names everything. He's told us that in the past. And he said that normally that's when they would like put in product shots and stuff. So again, we're like, you as the owner of the company and it's your channel, did you not watch that video before it went up yourself? Because yeah, you maybe trust what Christian does, but since Christian's not editing your video, wouldn't you want to see what the final product reveal video was like for your new collection if you're having somebody else edit it who's not your main editor? You know what I mean? His energy was completely off. I think he has let this whole thing. Wait. I think he's let this whole thing has been beating him down. I noticed he flubbed a few words though, so it definitely seemed off. I would have thought if he flubbed words, they would just reshoot the segment. Mm-hmm. Hey, Kevin. I thought the same thing. Thought he was reading off of something. Yeah, it didn't feel like a normal collection reveal video. And I get like the larger that his company gets and the more he wants to do, like each collection, keeps getting bigger and bigger. What was the first collection? Was it the Royal Blood collection that he built a first set for? Was that the first one he did a set for? I'm trying to think. Because like, like the Thirsty palette he released, he did that in just like his regular studio, did the swatches, stuff like that. But I'm trying to think if he did like a big production one before Royal Blood, but I can't remember. But he just keeps doing these like huge productions and huge set designs. And to me, it's getting further away from, the passion and love of the product and more into look at this amazing set creation that we have done. You know what I mean? Hey Bree, hey Van Luke, your live stream is so much better than mine. Yes, whatever. Your live stream was great. Your live stream was great. I had so much fun. Doesn't JStar have other businesses he also takes care of? Maybe he's overworked. He does, Heidi. He does. That could be a possibility. It definitely was a Jaclyn Hill video. Couldn't see most of the swatches. Even in the new video, something seemed off. Hey, Raph. Hey, Kayla. Why doesn't Jeffree Star just apologize already? Kathleen apologized for what? I know, I mean, he did an apology video for his reveal video. Yep, not as focused on the makeup. Are you too kind? Love you. Oh, thank you. Love you too. He did the wrecking ball. Oh, yes, for the Jawbreaker one. Did he have like a giant set for the Jawbreaker one, or was that just like the promotional videos and or the promotional photo shoots? I can't remember what the actual collection reveal was. I thought it was just in his room, just in his studio, but I could be wrong. Hey, Jesse. Apologies for everything. Well, I mean, he does multiple apology videos a year, so I'm sure whatever he needs to address, he's addressed it. I'm sure he'll address everything again. He just needs to chill out a little bit. Influencers have every color possible for palettes. They need to stop and concentrate on different content. All of his launch photo shoots look like early 2000 pop music video. Well, and if you think about it, I went through his channel. Actually, I'm just gonna go through his channel again, just so we can list everything off. Because I just feel like at the same time, wait, that's my own channel. He's just doing a lot this year. Because I mean, I feel like normally, a few launches here and there, like 2 launches a year, plus like the Halloween mystery boxes, the Christmas mystery boxes. There's always like a summer collection. But this year, let me just go through 1 year ago. Let's just go, we'll go 11 months ago. Okay, so we have, so the Bloodlust collection reveal was 8 months ago, so that's 1. The Cremated Palette collection, that's 2. The O Palette collection, that's 3. The Velvet Trap lipsticks, that's 4. And then the Blood Money collection, that's 5. So that's 5 big launches in a year. And from his docuseries they did with Shane, we know that it could take, up to a year to create and launch everything. So to come out with 5 different collections in a year is like a lot. So I don't know if he's just putting too much pressure on himself and he's just overworking himself, and that's just getting to him to the point that it's just exhausting him, plus on top of like any drama that he's involved in. So I just wonder if he's just trying to do too much. Obviously, with your brand growing, you want to continue to bring out new things, release new products to make more money. I totally understand that. But 5 large collections in a year is just a lot of work that he's been doing. Okay, I'm understanding. Okay, am I understanding this right? Let's see here. Let's see. It was weird in the original video he kept post at the end of talking about each item. Well, I wonder if that's when the editor was supposed to edit in product shots, but didn't. The one thing you could always say, rather you like him or don't, his makeup game is on point for the most part. Yeah, I mean, with his products, like he does really good products from what people say, but I'm just starting to wonder, like, is he overworking himself? Tati sued without a crystal ball, and then without a crystal ball sued Dustin and Nick. It's so confusing. So Tati sued without a crystal ball, or has filed a complaint against Without a Crystal Ball. Without a Crystal Ball has not, as of this moment that I'm aware of, actually filed a complaint against Dustin and Nick. From the tweets that she was putting out, she said that she could be sending out cease and desist letters, but as of this moment, I don't believe anything has been sent out. I don't understand why he's bitching on his IG story when he could have easily made more money when he saw when he product sells. He didn't need the revenue from his video. Excuse me. I don't think that having the video demonetized and not making money off of it was a huge problem. Like, let's be honest, if he gets, 5 million views off that video, that's a lot of money. 100%. It's a lot of money to anybody. It's a lot of money. Even Jeffree Star, even though he's worth millions, I mean, you're looking at thousands of dollars, like maybe $50,000 off of 5 million views, especially since his videos are longer, have more ads, stuff like that. So I would say it's a very large chunk of money. However, the biggest issue of it being demonetized means that it would be taken off of the trending page and not getting recommended to people when they're searching for things. So less people would see the video, which means less people who don't follow him wouldn't know that he has a product out. So obviously his diehard fans are going to know that he has a product launching because they're following him, but just a random person who's just like searching for like green eyeshadow on YouTube or like new green eyeshadow palette on YouTube most likely won't get recommended that because it was demonetized. So YouTube's not going to push out the video. I think with all the drama, he delayed putting things out and he has a lot of product to push now. That could be, Jennifer. That could be. Well, if you actually look at the his aesthetic in general, he's a knockoff 90s Paris Hilton, track shoes, tacky decor, and fur babies. So the 90s feel is expected. I'm waiting for the blood orange palette or blood jaundice palette, where it's all yellow shades. Oh no. He did file did I take a screenshot of that? He filed blood pressure. There is a copyright for a makeup palette called Blood Pressure. So I feel like that's going to be one of the new ones that comes out. I think he didn't push his launches during the pandemic. Now he has to get it out. Yeah, that could be it too. That could be it too, Mel. Hey, American Princess. I'm doing good. How about you? Didn't he say he filmed the whole... Didn't he say he filmed the whole Blood Bunny process? What do you mean, Heidi? Where's the shade button? Paris, I'm not sure what that means. He should have just had offensive names to the brand instead of trying to go viral. Renee, I'm not sure what you mean either. Every time I turn around, he's in some type of drama. James Charles is BFF with, I don't know who that is. So he probably whispered to her to knock off Jeffree, with Susan. So he probably whispered her to knock Jeffree off of trending or recommended. Blood Orange would be great. Hi, good, thanks. Yes, he did. He said he filmed the whole process. Well, yeah, he filmed the whole process. Obviously, he was there filming the process, but I'm not sure what you mean by the question. Like, did he, like... Yeah, he filmed it, but he didn't edit it. So I'm not sure what you're trying to ask. My bad. Hey, another live in less than a week. Great, thanks for the content. Hey, Ale, no problem. Oh wait, we went over this last time. Is it Ale? Ale? I know you told me last time and I already forgot. I normally do my lives on Tuesday. Last week we just did it on Thursday because the election was on Tuesday. I thought he said he filmed his fitness journey. He did say something about his fitness journey, yes. Stupid Transit finally made it. Hey, Smudge. You low-key look like Conan. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I thought YouTube demonetized the video due to the look of his models in the video. Yes, that was the reason that the video was demonetized, was because of the suggested content that was in the video. I'm going to try not to say it so that way I don't get demonetized, which is why I also blocked as much of it out in the actual video as I could. Yeah, but it states in there, like, even if it's blurred, it doesn't matter. They'll still demonetize the video. So even if I put like words on my screen and you can make them out and they're not completely blacked out, you can get demonetized for that, which is just insane. Like, I had a video get demonetized. It was a video I did about Jeffree Star when he was going to Montana, I think it was, and they were like, "We don't want you here." And one of the texts, somebody, I don't know who said it, but somebody said the C word, and I forgot to block it out. Well, that video after going up was monetized, and then I got an email telling me that my video was demonetized because of offensive language, and I got a timestamp of why, and it was right there, and it turns out that I didn't block out that word, and that was like over halfway through the video. So that video got reported back to YouTube saying, "Hey, there's a bad word in this video." Somebody went in and reviewed the video, saw it, and took monetization away just for one word. And it wasn't even a word that I said out loud. It was a word that I muted because I try to mute everything that would get me in trouble. And not good or bad that you look like Conan, just a random fact. Okay. Hey, Lisa. It's so crazy how much YouTube censors everything. It's lame. Well, yeah, and like a lot of people have always, like, especially recently, it's gotten worse and worse. I mean, if you've been following Nick Snyder's channel for a while, you know that he actually changed his intro from what it used to be. And it just seems like that was at the same time that demonetization went into effect even more. Because if you have too much swearing at the beginning of a video, it'll automatically get demonetized. So I don't know if that's why he changed it, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was why. And next time I talk to him, I'll ask him and find out why. But I mean, you could have a lot more swearing in your old videos, stuff like that, and it wouldn't be a problem. But now, if you swear too much in your video, if you use too hard of swear words, like the C word, your video will get automatically demonetized. And so a lot of people will just go ahead and just censor everything. Like in my videos, I try not to swear at all. I try not to do it in my live streams. Sometimes when I'm reading comments, I don't actually filter myself, which is bad. But I will censor everything in my videos. One, just so that way I don't have to deal with that whole situation. And two, if somebody is watching my content who is on the younger side, according to my analytics, only I think it's like 0.6 of my viewership is between 13 and 17. So it's not like a huge chunk of my viewership is under the age of 18, but there are some. And the last thing that I want to do is have them be watching a video, their parents hear it and be like, "What are you watching?" and then get them in trouble. So I try to just keep my videos as clean as possible. Do you think it's a combination of everything going on with Jeffree Star, work, family, etc.? Well, yeah, he did say in the video, that with everything that's going on in the world, health issues and stuff. I know that he had an issue with one of his dogs had a health issue. So, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes than we get access to. And I don't, it's not up to him to give us access to that. Obviously, that's very personal stuff. Whether it deals with the dogs, whether if it deals with family, you don't have to put that stuff on the internet. So I don't want him to come out and be like, "Here's what's going on. So-and-so is sick." I mean, that's none of our business. But I mean, if he wants to put that information out there, that's up to him. But for him, if he wants to come out and say, "Hey, I'm just having some issues, personally with family and stuff like that," I say drop it at that. No one needs to be digging into any of that. Oh, I didn't know Nick Snyder changed his intro. I mean, it's not extremely different from what it used to be, but there's just a tiny little difference. Raise your hand if you're taking a shower and watching the live stream. Hey, Jennifer. Some people I watch swear a lot and they still get paid. I think if it's not within the first 30 seconds. Yeah, it kind of just depends. And some people get lucky and some people don't. Manny Mui swore a lot in his videos. Is he still doing that? Because I haven't watched him in a year or two. I mean, he does here and there, but I don't think it's a ton. My question was if he filmed Blood Money like Shane did with the controversy palette, but made it shorter. Oh, if he filmed the whole process of everything. I'll have to go back and listen to it again. I don't think so. I think he was talking about filming the whole process of the photo shoot. when they got like the mansion and everything and they did the photo shoot. I think that's what he was talking about, but I'll have to go back and listen to it again because I'm not sure. Hey, Meg. The last 3 palettes have been pretty offensive, like the cremated palette when it was Corona, the O1 no one could talk about, and now Blood Money. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. Hey, James. You should do a closet tour. There's not much in there. There's not much in there. There's a lot of shoes, but other than that, it's just a lot of white shirts that I had for work. And a lot of clothes that don't fit me anymore because I need to work out and I'm too lazy. That's why they made YouTube Kids, so they'd crack down on it over here. It sucks. Well, yeah, which is why I don't understand too. If you have a whole platform dedicated to underage kids who shouldn't be around any kind of inappropriate content, not saying that everything on regular YouTube is inappropriate content, but you shouldn't be penalized for swearing if you have a section for kids that they should be under, and then that's where they should be getting their content from. If you're going to be watching things on regular YouTube, then you should be made aware, like, hey, there could be swearing on this platform and we're not going to censor it. But I mean, that's my opinion. He missed Andre. Any Rich Lux tea? I haven't seen anything going on with Rich. The last I heard from Rich was just crickets. I'm pretty sure Nick said it was because of the rules changes. I missed the old intro. Hey, Mallory. Just found your channel. Thought I'd stay. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to your first live. If this is the first live, I hope I said that right. Is it Mallory? Mallory? Is it Mallory? Mallory? I'm pronouncing it wrong. I know it. I wasn't offended by any of the palettes. And I mean, some people were and some people weren't. I mean, some people will be offended by other things that some people won't be. So, I mean, could I understand how some people found it tasteless? Absolutely. Was I offended by the actual palette? Not really. But again, what I'm offended by and what somebody else is offended by is 2 completely different things. And how I feel and how somebody else feels, like, it's not my place to say, well, you shouldn't be offended by something. You know what I mean? Jeffree Star is going through the colors, yellow palette next. Yeah, like I just noticed that as he's going through, so you had the purple, you had the green, you had like the neutrals, and then you had the grays, I guess is what you call it. Like, I don't know if he's like, okay, well, maybe I can just do this one for every color over the next few years and then hit every color. I don't know. I don't think there's any more tea about Sideshow Rich. Oh no. What the heck? Still COVID? Not like it went away. Yeah, I mean it's still here. It's exploding in my state right now, so that's fun. Rich is still not bothered the house. I feel like Rich will never open his mouth about his own drama. I mean, he's addressed a couple of things, but I mean, other than that, like unless it's something major that he's getting called out for, I don't think he's going to talk about it. If you look back at his channel, I mean, he doesn't really address things ever. I think he's talked about things twice in the past 2 years, and that was when the videos of the N-word situation came to light. That whole situation, he addressed that, and then he slightly addressed the situation that happened with Dustin, but really that was it. The second one is right. Mallory. Okay. If you abide by the whole COPPA Child Protection Act in your videos will not get monetized. You mean if you don't abide by it? Because if you abide by it, you should get monetized. If you follow everything that they say you should, then your video should get monetized. No, if you do. I must be confused. The only tea about Rich is that tacky PC wears now. I think that's his actual hair, though, Raph. He should have saved his Graham Hell for 420. Yeah, I thought that he was going to do, because I saw that he had the Blood Money trademarked a while ago. And so I thought that he was going to do that for St. Patrick's Day, but it never came out. I like the new light thing. Oh, thank you. This is like just my basic fall candle holder. And I just have a regular candle there. I used to have 2 fake candles in there. Normally I'd have like 2 of these in there, but I just took out my other candle holder and put that in there instead. COVID popping off everywhere, just awful. Can't even think about Rich's hair. I made a video on this exact subject. Okay, Jesse, I'll have to go check it out because I'm clearly misunderstanding. Maryland's going back to restricting capacity for dining, no groups of 25 or more. Schools in my country going back to virtual, or a county are going back to virtual. I may go back to work at home. I know, it's just a mess. My daughter's great grandma died today from COVID. She was 109 years old. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Kate. It's not. I had that confirmed, and it's a cheaper one. Oh no. No, the candle that's in here right now is a real candle. Did you hear that James Charles is going on a dating show for Twitch? I saw that tweet that he said, like, wish me luck. And I'm like, what is going on? So I will have to watch that and see what that is all about. I didn't even know that Twitch had a dating show. Apparently they do. And I'm just like, okay, I guess we'll have to see how that goes. I think not addressing things is the way to go now. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. It all passes eventually. Yeah. And I mean, obviously there's some issues that if something happens, you need to address it. If you don't address it, it's going to be a bigger problem. But there are some things that people get into fights over on Twitter that are just a mess. Like, that didn't even need to be said. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I mean, that's like the whole thing about, like, Jaclyn Hill will respond to any negative comment about her. Even if it's from somebody with like a tiny following, if any, like, you say something bad and she'll respond. But then she at the same time is like, well, how come nobody praises me when I do good things? It's like, well, why are you attacking anybody who says negative things about you when you can just ignore it? Now, obviously, if it's like super rude or harsh, something like that, you're probably gonna like address them and be like, don't talk to me like that. But I mean, if somebody was like, there's a piece of trash on your floor, and she just pops off and says, how dare you say something like that? It's like, you don't need to address something like that. My husband's 92-year-old grandma was in the ICU as well. She lives there in an assisted living facility, and it got there. Oh no, I'm sorry, Kim. I saw Shane posted to his IG story that he edited Ryland's video. I hope Shane comes back soon. I still love him. I didn't see Shane's post. I haven't gone on to Instagram yet today, but I did see Ryland's trailer on Twitter. And as soon as like I heard the music in it and the editing of it, I was like, okay, this had to have been either edited by Shane or by Andrew. So obviously it was edited by Shane because Shane came out and said it was edited by him. I just like to say who you are. I was wondering who James was suddenly on my timeline. And here comes the hate. No, Jennifer, you're good. I mean, I don't agree, obviously, with Shane Dawson's old content that he has done in the past. But I mean, I really did enjoy the content that he was doing, like the in-depth conspiracies, the docu-series, stuff like that. Like, I enjoyed that. So I mean, if he does come back, I'm excited to see what he does come out with. But when he does come back, you know that people are still going to want answers to him leaving and not addressing things the way that they felt like it should have been addressed. I want chiclet teeth, but via Snap-on Smile. Is Andrew still employed by Shane? I honestly, Penny, I don't think that he is. I mean, he might still be, but if Shane's not filming, oh geez, I just hit my desk. If Shane's not filming, then I mean, Andrew was his main like videographer that would follow him around and film for him. Now, could he be doing that for Morgan and Ryland if they asked them to. Yeah, sure. But Morgan and Ryland put out maybe a video every month now at this point. I know that Andrew and Garrett have been filming together, and they're going to be doing a podcast together. So I kind of feel like maybe Andrew's not filming with Shane right now, but when Shane comes back, I wouldn't doubt if Andrew comes back to work with him, or maybe Andrew's like, I don't want to work with you anymore. I don't know what that whole situation is, but we'll have to just wait and see when Shane comes back, what happens. But I mean, I don't have an answer for that because I just don't know. I think Shane is going to have to come back and just keep moving on. I think Andrew left because of the new channel with Garrett. Yeah, I mean, that could be a possibility. I'm excited for Andrew's new podcast with Garrett. Yes, I'm ready. And I hope that with Andrew and Garrett doing things together, it'll kind of have Garrett get onto more of a regular filming schedule. Because if you've been watching any of Garrett's videos, you'll get a video here, you'll get a video 6 months from now. Maybe then another week will like go by and you have a video, but then you won't get another video for 4 months. So hopefully it'll have Garrett filming on like some kind of regular schedule. Is Garrett still friends with Shane? I'm not sure, Rake, because there was that shady TikTok post that came out. So, hey, Zane. Zane, I see you. You can stop spamming before one of the mods times you out. Podcast has blown up, not surprised one bit. And Garrett, see it happened. See, a podcast has blown up, not surprised one bit. Garrett and Andrew got a podcast deal. Yeah, well, like, did they actually get a deal, or are they just like filming it on their own? I don't agree with Shane's past at all, not at all. But I think Garrett is precious little bean. Yeah, and like Garrett's like super, super funny. So I'm excited to see what him and Andrew do together. So I'm really excited for that. So you need a podcast. I don't know if I have time for a podcast. And I don't know what I would talk about. I don't know if I could just sit there and talk by myself for an hour. But maybe one day I'll be on somebody's podcast and have fun with it. But I mean, between doing this, doing my videos, doing my live, and then I do my live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I mean, I just don't know if I'd have any more time. Oh my God, lady again. Hey, how are you? Hope you're having a great night so far. I am. I'm trying to stay warm. We have a winter storm rolling through right now. So bye, Zane. Right? I know. I told him to stop before he got timed out. It was going to happen. Hey, Hope. Thanks for the super chat. Hey, Bruce. The drama truly never ends. I love the little pet on Rich's head. It's a weave if he likes it. That's all that matters. I mean, hey, if he enjoys it, good for him. I mean, a lot of people don't enjoy it. Every comment or every video that I make about Rich, there's always comments about his hair in there. But if he enjoys it, then good for him. I love your voice. Well, thank you, JS. Saying hi more than 3 times in a row is all I can handle today. It's like when your kid wants your attention, like, mom, mom, mom. And you're like, you better stop. Thank you for the super sticker, Hope. Let's see here. Yes, Garrett is so creative. I feel his content is really taken off without Shane. Hopefully he can just find a schedule to stick to. Yeah, I agree. Still waiting for you to be on Nick and Dustin's podcast. Maybe someday, Jennifer. Maybe someday. Tell Dustin and Nick you need some of their podcast time, like a mashup of the drama channels. I mean, it could have happened someday. I know that they've had guests in the past, so maybe someday. You should record your Twitch lives and rerun them as a podcast. They are so fun. I mean, a lot would be just very weird. You'd hear just lots of screaming. I mean, I guess it could be monitored as, or not monitored. It could be portrayed as like a horror podcast as people are just randomly screaming. You can literally just put your audio on podcast. A lot of crossover YouTubers and podcasters do that. Okay, true. I mean, and also in my videos too, I do read 99.9% of all the screenshots that I put in there. So if you do listen to it on a podcast, then, you know, you wouldn't be missing anything. Sweet Boys, Garrett and Andrew is a Rooster Media company deal. Oh, okay, nice. They're actually wigs. He has a solid color one and the two-tone one. Sideshow Bob all the way. Oh shoot, I missed it. We'll rewatch from the beginning. Hey Jen, how are you? Gonna take some medicine and try to get some sleep. Had an amazing night. Glad I got to talk to you for a short time. All right, Kim. Well, get some sleep. Hope everything goes very well for you and your family. Sending you some love. Screaming, cursing, complaining. Bruce Stream summed up in about 3 words. Yes, very true, Smudge. Very true. D'Angelo Wallace is like Shane, but without the creepiness and bad stuff. D'Angelo even posts like Shane does whenever he feels like it. Well, and I know that D'Angelo does like a lot of work on his videos, so he doesn't put out like a video every week. So, I mean, I understand him taking more time to do some videos. Thanks for keeping me company while I do dishes. Well, you're very welcome, Elizabeth. You're very welcome. Good. I was trying to nap while raining in Hawaii. Ooh, in Hawaii. I mean, I would take rain in Hawaii right now over snow in South Dakota. Can we talk about the page in T-Trigger and that sub that said she did that WTF? Yes, we can get into that. D'Angelo's great. Life is so weird like this. I didn't get to do my high school graduation and didn't do my first year and didn't do my first year of uni all online. Oh yeah. I mean, it's been quite a change for a lot of people. But Jennifer, I think what you mean is tea time, not T-Trigger. So obviously there's still things that are going on Twitter. So I've just been kind of waiting to make a video about this. So if you guys don't know the whole situation between Tea Time and Paige, obviously, they've had their back and forth in the past. Oh, it's good to see you again. I better go see you again soon. It's 2:41 a.m. here. All right, Jesse, go get some sleep. So Tea Time and Paige, they've had their issues in the past. Well, somebody in Tea Time's live said that on a Twitch stream, they said that Paige did something inappropriate to her child and deleted the stream because of it. And then obviously that information made it back up to Paige, who then Paige went to Twitter to talk about everything. And she said that no, that didn't happen. None of her Twitch streams are deleted. Everything is on her page. You just have to be a subscriber to her channel to be able to view older ones. Nothing has ever been removed. So no, it didn't happen. In real life, it's been the 70s several days. Tomorrow it's heavy rain. Yes, you're right. So many T channels. No, you're good. You don't need to hook up with Nick and Dustin to have a successful podcast. You can hold your own, or maybe team up with up and coming drama channels if you want a duo. Oh yeah, I'm not saying that I have to team up with anybody. I just don't know what I would talk about or who I would do one with or like anything. So maybe someday. But to me, like to sit down and chat for like an hour talking about things by myself, I don't know if I could do that. Hey Chantel, let me pull up here. I'm gonna try to see if I can find something. I haven't searched for this, so I don't know if it's gonna pull up. Give me 1 second here. Oh no, what are you doing? Silly computer. Okay, let's see here. So what is that? So that's followers. What is that? That's views. Okay, so it doesn't give me. I was just pulling up the Social Blade for Twitch to see if there's any like downfalls in like videos, because if you take a video down just like on YouTube, it's going to go negative in any analytics, and I'm not seeing anything that has been removed as far as videos or views. So Paige is saying no, nothing was deleted, and according to Social Blade, there is nothing that was deleted. So Paige took to Twitter to talk about what happened and to deny it and say, no, nothing's ever been taken down. And basically said, hey, you need to control your audience. If they're going to be saying things like this, you need to address it. If you don't, you're going to have a bigger problem. Like I said, I'll have a whole video that like outlines everything. I saw all this infighting in the drums community, people going for each other's throats. Yeah, it's just it's a lot. I don't understand. Was this for clout? Did Tea Time just get brought into it because the person was subbed to them? Yeah, so it was the person made the comment in Tea Time's live stream, and then somebody screenshotted it and I believe sent it to Paige or posted it on Twitter, and Paige seen it. I don't know how the information got back to her, but she saw it. As soon as I joined your live, I got a phone call. I'm sure I missed a lot. You're good, Shanoa. We were just talking about Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson. Sorry for spamming. I mean, Zane, I gave you a warning that if you kept saying hi, somebody was going to end up timing you out. So then what's being alleged is that Tea Time saw the comment and didn't address the person that said it. And then apparently Paige went onto her Twitch stream where somebody then misgendered Mocha. And then Tea Time took that and was basically like, well, shouldn't you be watching your chat and keeping your people in line at the same time if that's what you're expecting of us? To which Paige at the same time then said like she doesn't condone misgendering anybody and that's highly inappropriate and I've never seen this person before. So it's kind of just been going like back and forth like that. So like I said, I'll have a video coming with like all the screenshots, breaking everything down, because, you know, there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of tweeting, stuff like that. So that's kind of what's been going on with like that situation. So I don't know. That's kind of like the gist of it. So I don't know if anybody has any questions about anything that was said or has any more info or wants to go into it any deeper. But I don't have like all the screenshots pulled up or anything. But is that why I haven't seen them put up a new video? From what I know, they were on vacation. I thought they went out of town for Halloween. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they said that they were going out of town for Halloween. So that's why they haven't put up a video. But I know that I believe they went live Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Thanks for clearing that up. No problem. Just worry about Paige being pregnant with all that stress. Yeah, I mean, it's not something that you need to be adding more stress on. Let's see. I caught all up on it yesterday, but didn't catch the tweet. Paige deleted. Can someone send it to me? Shanoa, I'm not sure what tweet she deleted, but I'm sure I have it. Oh, gotcha. Tea Time handled Paige well, in my opinion. She tends to go off, and they keep it classy with her. Paige's mod set the person right about misgendering it right away. Smudge, do they do it in the chat? Because I'll go back and grab screenshots of everything as well. I haven't actually watched either live stream. I haven't watched Tea Time's live stream, and I haven't watched Paige's live stream yet. They're two live streams that I have to watch to get everything I need for the video. There's some people who think Paige is stirring the pot, bringing attention to her makeup line, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. And we always do say that drama sells, but I mean, with Paige being pregnant, does she want any added stress? I don't think that she would, but that's my opinion. I remember that guy on Tea Time Live said had some inappropriate tweets on his personal Twitter. People pointed it out. Check Twitter. From a drama drought to a drama flood, just never middle ground with drama. There's not, Raph. There's really not. Twitter made her delete it. Was it the audio? Was it the voice memo? Tea Time is not responsible for any of those viewer comments. It's public. It's a public live. Yes, I believe they did. And no, and I agree. Like, obviously, I always say in all of my videos, all of my live, you have freedom of speech 100%, but you never have freedom of consequence. So if you put out information, whether it's making up a complete lie or saying something that people don't agree with, people will have the right to respond, and that's the consequence of saying what you say. Now, obviously, Paige is saying that this didn't happen. So this, saying I didn't take down the video. There's no video that was taken down. It never happened. This person not saying anything. And I honestly feel like if something like that did happen, with Paige being a larger creator on YouTube, I mean, she has a large following on Twitch. I think she's over like 10,000 followers on Twitch. So, not like the 100,000 she has on YouTube. She still has a large following. And let's be honest, you're always going to have people who come to your content to hate watch you, to try to get any kind of information they can, to try to bring you down, because apparently that's the world we live in. So if this did happen, I feel like people would have evidence that it did happen. So I don't see any evidence of it happening. So to me, I feel like it's somebody trying to stir the pot. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know. You guys let me think. There's no controlling the audience. The mods can step in after you made a comment. They're not clairvoyant. Yeah, I mean, you can step in and delete the comment for sure. Yes, that's true. They cannot control the comments. They didn't react to the comment in any appropriate way. Like I said, I haven't seen the actual live, so obviously I'm going to go back and watch it. But I mean, I'll have to see what all happened. Hey, Carrie. All right, bye, Raph. And Tea Time told the audience not to talk about her in any hateful way. What more does she want? I like them both, but Paige is mad at the wrong people. Be mad at the person who said it, not Tea Time. Yeah. And I mean, and it comes down to, did they see it? Did they not see it? If they didn't see it, how would they know? You know what I mean? If they didn't see it, they wouldn't know. If they did see it and say, hey, let's not talk about anything like that, we don't need to be involving anybody's kids, that sets everything straight right there. So, I mean, it comes down to context of, do you think they saw it or do you think they didn't see it? So, hate watching is so unhealthy and a waste of time, my opinion. Yeah, but some people love to do it. They're like, you know what? This is my form of entertainment. Show me the receipts. Yes, I agree, Jennifer. The mods can only do so much. They get distracted by life, kids, etc. Yeah, and I'm not saying that, it gets blamed on anybody except for the person that said it. Hey, John. I think there's some screenshots of them responding to the comment isn't there. I've seen like video clips, stuff like that, where they basically just said, we're not going to talk about you. But again, I want to go back in and I want to see it from when the comment was made to when the conversation about whatever was going on ended, so you can see the full context. Because like I said, if they didn't see that original comment that person said, but they saw other people talking about Paige and they were just like, you know what, we're not going to talk about Paige unless we have to, then, maybe they didn't see it. So I need to see the actual full context of the conversation, if that makes any sense. Hopefully I'm making sense. That's why you need a ton of mods. And I mean, a lot of times that you don't get people in your audience that are going to be trolling, especially with stuff like that anyways. I mean, I think tonight's probably the most mods that I've had in my stream at once. We got Shanoa, Smudge, Kate. Was anybody else in here? But and sometimes there'll only be like one person that makes it in, and it's fine because I don't usually have a ton of people that are trolling, and I can keep up with the chat myself. So it kind of depends on like how many people you have in your channel versus how many mods are. If you see anything inappropriate going on, then you say, hey, so-and-so, can you be a mod for this stream because nobody else is showing up? I'm seeing some inappropriate things in the tweets or inappropriate things in the chat. I want to make sure that those get taken out because they don't need to be here, and so on. Yes, context means everything. Hey, what are we talking about tonight? Right now we were talking about what was going on with Paige and Tea Time, but we talked about Jeffree Star earlier. There are screenshots in response from what I remember. They were basically saying to bring proof or so they can go after her armed. I'm paraphrasing. Okay, yeah. See, and that's why I said I need to go watch the whole thing. So that way, I mean, context is everything. Because you could say one statement and that'll mean something to somebody and something to somebody else. I love the new candle holder. Thank you, John. In the end, I would think it was some troll. Feuding Tea channels, I believe. What I want to know is why the person felt they need to post it in a live chat instead of in a private tea time. Good question, Shanoa. Good question. But I mean, it falls down to maybe they don't have Twitter, maybe they only follow them on YouTube, so they don't have a way to send them a private message. I mean, or it was I'm going to try to stir up drama because I know Tea Time and Paige have had his like problems in the past. I have no idea. I was in the live when the person made the accusations, but I didn't hear Tea Time's response because I was doing other things. The chat was moving quickly. When I came back, they moved on. Please give Bruce a like on the stream. Thank you, Hope. A lot of immaturity on both ends. Plus, mods have a lot of power. Mods needs to be people that you can trust. Yeah, because they can go through and they can do other things too. It's not just like just because you're a mod in a stream doesn't mean you can only delete people's comments or time them out from the chat. You can ban people from the channel. You can go back into somebody's videos and you can edit out comments. You can edit other things. You can delete comments. So it's got to be somebody that you can trust with that kind of access to your channel. Thank you. Hope I usually like right away, but I forgot. Oh, well, thank you. Right now, how each person, it's how each person interprets it. Mm-hmm. I just realized the candle holder wasn't house anymore until now. I know I just changed it before my video today. When I was doing my tweet recordings, I had it in the background and I was like, I probably need to take the Halloween house out and just put up my basic fall one, not do the Christmas one yet because I will get a lot of angry messages if I put the Christmas one up already. So we went back just to regular fall. Hi, I'm a new fan. I'm so happy I got to see you live. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Lion. Welcome to your first live. Starbucks time. Thank you so much for the super chat, John. So, I mean, that's kind of all I have about the whole Paige and Tea Time situation. Because like I said, I need to be able to go back and watch both her Twitch stream and their live stream as well. So, like I said, I'll have a video coming out. I'll try to get it out tomorrow, but I know that their stream was at least an hour long. I'm not sure how long Paige's was. So, I mean, I got a couple hours of stuff to do plus to edit everything together. So we shall see. It might not come out tomorrow. It might come out on Thursday, but we have that coming. We are almost at the hour point, but I do want to go on and talk about a little update with the whole Without a Crystal Ball situation. Hey, Terrence, you basically missed everything. All right, Zane, have a good night. I'll take a green tea frap with extra whip, please. I'm about to bust out some Christmas music. I know, I'm ready for Christmas too. I mean, I don't want the snow. I don't want the snow. We have the snow falling right now. The snow needs to go away. But I'm about ready to pop in Christmas Vacation and bust out my Christmas tree. I'm going to be good and maybe only put up one this year. I have two, but I don't know where I'd put a second one. I could maybe, well, I can't, I have a tall, skinny one I might be able to put right here, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not. Sorry, got off topic. It's already snowing as well. Bring on the Christmas stuff, or bring the Christmas stuff out. If you're ever in a mad mood, just play Christmas music until you feel better, right? I put up my tree already, but it's blank. You're so lucky to have snow. I'm in LA. It's barely cool. But they stream could last hours. I love them. Just talking to my Judies. Yeah, I used to do them for 2 hours, but then there's a lot of content that gets put into 2 hours, and some people don't want to sit through a 2-hour stream, so I try to keep them around an hour now. But a little update about the whole Without a Crystal Ball / Katie Joy situation. She put out an apology video where she basically apologizes to everybody that she has threatened to sue. She apologized to like Nick, to Dustin, to Creepshow, to like a bunch of other channels. She's saying that she's still standing by everything that is alleged against her is false and not true. And she said that she went through and unblocked a bunch of people who were talking about her. She said that she understands that commentary channels are going to comment on it, so she didn't want to try to silence us, but I'm still blocked. Just went and checked before the live stream. I'm still blocked. So clearly my opinion and my voice doesn't matter. But yeah. Oh, and she did apologize to Emily Baker. So well, this is in my recommended for some reason. What is going on here? We are talking about the drama channel drama, YouTube drama that has been going on over the past few days. It was hardly an apology. Yeah, I don't really think it was an apology. Obviously, it was scripted either by herself or by her attorney on what to say. And it was basically like, okay, you have a lot of people angry at you. You have all these other channels who are now upset at you, who are going to be making more and more videos about you. Because even today, Angelica Oles put another video out about the whole situation. And I don't know what happened behind the scenes with her attorney. If he's like, you need to stop talking to these people as you're going to have bigger problems. You're threatening to sue people. It's becoming a giant mess. So I'm surprised that her attorney hasn't put a gag order on her and said, hey, you need to stop talking about this stuff publicly because it's causing more problems. It's just becoming a giant mess. I'm sorry. Let's see. That apology was a joke. A bunch of, I'm sorry, you felt. Mm-hmm. She should have stopped 3 letters ago before the lawsuit. I might not have been able to see the other vids lives because it's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. now. Oh, you're good. She's a hot mess on toast. All the legal stuff is intense. I know most attorneys would absolutely tell the client to stop talking. Yeah, and I feel like as soon as documents were filed, everything got made public, and it made its way onto Twitter. It's made its way like to Emily's channel, which really just blew up because of the whole situation. As soon as all that happened, I feel like as soon as Without a Crystal Ball put out that statement saying we deny everything, blah, 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 whatever like that huge statement was that she posted then deleted. Don't worry, I got screenshots. Nothing on the internet goes away. As soon as you posted that, you should end it with, and I will not be discussing this further. And then you just drop it. It doesn't matter if people are making videos about you. It doesn't matter if people are tweeting at you. You just drop it, because what it's doing is that it's making the situation worse, I think anyways. Emily's been breaking it down. Yeah, and she has said, Without a Crystal Ball said in that video that you're talking about this biased, it's completely one-sided, blah, 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 whatever, you know. And she's like, I haven't responded. You haven't asked for my response, whatever. Well, one, she doesn't have to ask for your response because she's not being biased, because she has just broken down what was filed. She has said multiple times that these are the allegations that are in this suit, and this is what has been said from Tati's attorneys in the allegation against Without a Crystal Ball. And I'm sure as soon as Without a Crystal Ball and her attorneys respond to the suit, she will make a video breaking down everything that they say in that as well. So if your channel is based off of just going over legal documents that are, you know, published and made public, if you haven't responded with a legal document in response to that legal document, then your channel's not going to cover it. Right? Like, does that make sense? Does anybody else see that but me? Like, as soon as they file an official response, I'm sure Emily will respond to it and cover it on her channel. I work for an attorney and once had to change a client's Facebook and Twitter passwords so she could only access them in office and post after we approved. Totally agreed. She doesn't understand reading public documents is not defamation. Also, she does the same stuff she's accusing everyone else as. Exactly. Talking about a public figure is the exact same thing that she does. However, I don't know any other channels that are going around digging into people's families, going into their families' Facebooks and seeing that there's no photos of them together, looking for people's birth certificates. Like, that is not drama. That is not tea. That is an invasion of privacy. And like, my opinion, like, you shouldn't be digging into somebody's family that is not online. It's very creepy. Like, I can see, like, okay, yeah, she wanted to know information about Tati's husband, James, because yes, James is a public figure because he has been on her channel multiple times. Now, is he as big of a public figure as Tati? No, absolutely not. But he has chosen to be on camera with her. And so that makes him more of a public figure than a private figure, I think, anyways. And it has nothing to do with the vitamins. I mean, it had a little bit to do with the vitamins, but there was a lot. There was a lot. A lot. We're just gonna go with that. There was a lot. But I don't know. I mean, that's kind of all I have about that situation. Do you guys have any comments, questions, concerns about the response video or anything like that? Right, but she screams stalker vibes. Time to eat dinner. Bye, Shanoa. Have a good night. Yeah, like, and just because it's done online doesn't mean that it's not creepy. I mean, could it be considered stalking? I don't know. I don't think so legally. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a cop. I'm not like anything. But if you take time out of your day to go to people's Facebook profiles, to get information about them, to find out information about how their family's connected, all that stuff, when you start to try to find somebody's birth certificates to prove a point, like, where does it cross the line of investigating into being creepy? You know what I mean? I mean, I guess that's where that's something for a judge to decide. I don't know. I just think that if it's not a person that is not online, that you're or that is not a public figure, whether that's YouTube or a celebrity, it crosses the line of things that you should not be looking into. To me, that crosses the line. I just got recommended this channel out of nowhere. Can somebody inform me what this stream is about? We are talking about YouTube drama that has just recently happened. At the beginning of the stream, we talked about the drama that was Jeffree Star's latest launch. Then we talked a little bit about the Petty Page and Tea Time drama that has been happening on Twitter. And now we are talking about the Without a Crystal Ball Tati lawsuit situation. Why was she looking for the birth certificate? I don't know the exact reason why she was looking for the birth certificate, but she was trying to just find information out about Tati and her family. It's very, very weird. Like, I don't know why you need somebody's birth certificate to find out YouTube drama tea, whether this is with the Halo Business Beauty or Halo Vitamins or not. You don't need a birth certificate to be looking at information about the business or the vitamins. Maybe trying to verify her age. But again, that has nothing to do with the business. Like, the business was just recently created over the past like couple of years. So there's no way that it was like, oh, well, she was 17 when she made this company. No, she was a legal adult. So I don't see a reason why she would need to know anything about her birth certificate, which would then list like her parents' names on it, all that stuff. There's no need. She seemed to think that Tati was a con artist. A birth certificate is a little personal side, isn't it? People are creeping me the F out these days. Yeah. There's no need. There's no need. No need at all. So, nope. And that's just what I'm going to say about that. There's no need to ever look up somebody's birth certificate unless it's for a family medical reason that you need for. Like, and I doubt that Without a Crystal Ball needed Tati's birth certificate for some kind of family emergency. The last time I needed my birth certificate was when I had to get my license when I moved to a different state. And that was just to prove who I was. So it is what it is. But I think that's going to be everything for today's stream. So thank you guys all for coming. Don't forget, I do these streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. No, I do these streams every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So definitely follow me down on Twitch. That's linked down below. It's free to follow me over there as well. I stream games on there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, where we just play and scream a lot. So definitely feel free to follow me. Down in the description, I'll also have my Instagram, my Twitter, so you can follow me there if you have any questions or anything. She's just spiraling out of control now. To me, also, I feel like she's answering back all these comments to stay in the media to me as well. Plot twist: Without a Crystal Ball is related to Tati. Oh no. The stream keeps pausing, so the stream keeps pausing. Sorry, if behind you a bit. No, you're good. Have a good night. I can't see what it was unless she thought Tati was pulling some sort of long con. I don't know, maybe. I never tried Twitch, but I'll check it out. See you next Tuesday. Or is the act of sadness a pressed person? I have no idea. Also, I don't know, like some people have been asking about channel memberships. I've never even thought about doing channel memberships here, but that's something that I can look into. I believe that I could use my Twitch emotes as emotes here. I'm going to have to look into it to see if that's actually a thing, because I do have my emotes made for Twitch already, so I could upload those here for the people that want to do a channel membership. But I'll look into that because I don't know what all that is. I know some people will do a channel membership to like release videos early, but I literally record my videos and then just release it as soon as I can. But maybe I'll just put them up so if people want to have those emotes, they can. But I mean, I'll definitely look into that for you guys. Did you get your IG back up? Yes, Irish. I got my IG back up. I got my old name back. I just have to wait 30 days to be able to get that back. So it is back. It's down in the description. So that should take you right there. So, but yeah, I'll look into that channel membership thing. I haven't even looked into it, but we'll see. We'll see what goes there. But all right. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming to hang out. And I will see you guys all in my next stream or my next video or on Twitch tomorrow. All right. Bye, everybody.